Yeah, that was a failed attempt at Mandarin speaking, but I'll get better. Don't worry. 我会进步的. I'll get better. But yeah, anyways, today, what am I gonna talk today? I'm gonna talk about why I don't criticize. I try not to criticize anyone because I feel like because I'm not a perfect individual myself, so I really don't like criticizing anyone. But sometimes I do because I'm still human. Like I might catch myself unconsciously criticizing someone, maybe because I'm like emotional, so I just criticize them. But yeah, but I try not to criticize anyone like ever since I was like maybe one year ago. I said like I'm not gonna criticize anyone because I'm not a perfect individual myself, and what gives me the right to judge someone or criticize anyone if I'm not doing the job myself? But constructive criticism, that's different. You can give like constructive criticism to help people, but if you're like just judging them and you're just like calling them names and just bullying them, unless it's your best friend, you can do that. But if they're just like friends, then I wouldn't do that. But yeah, but sometimes I guess there is a balance, life is a balance. There's always gray areas. Like my dad, for example, he always scolds me. He always like sometimes he would use the F word, 粗话, we call it in Mandarin. You just curse in Mandarin at me. And I'll be like, yeah, cool. Like for me, I like receiving criticism. I like I like it when people scold me. I don't know why, man. You can call me like is that a masochist? I don't know. Like yeah, sadistic. Yeah, I'm a masochist or a sadist. I like getting scolded by people because being scolded means that the person scolding you wants you to be better. If not, they wouldn't scold you. They wouldn't scold you. They wouldn't care about you. People that scold you care about you. They want you to be better. That's why they're scolding you. If they're not scolding you, that means they don't give a fuck. They don't give a fuck. You know? So I really appreciate it. I just look at it as feedback from my dad. And I appreciate it. I understand that, yeah, it's harsh, but, life is harsh. And sometimes you just gotta accept criticism and just live with it and just improve. That's the whole point of criticism. If not, you won't be better. So yeah, that's why I just like accept his feedback. But if I were the one giving the feedback, I would probably do it in a different way. I would say like, okay, I wouldn't be like I wouldn't like, cause anger does shorten your life, and I'm not gonna waste my anger on some kid or some people that are not as good as me yet. So I'll just say like, oh, okay, I probably use this technique. I'll say like if someone does something wrong and it's like, oh, you did that? Oh, that's so unexpected of you, Mister Blah blah blah. Well, when you say that, they'll be like, oh shit, so she's expecting this from me and I'm not doing it. And yeah, I'm gonna live up to that. If I mean most people will live up to that. If not, like I would resort the criticizing or like scolding to the last resort. I would like, if I tried everything, all the tips and tricks, and it still doesn't work, then I would probably ask someone to scold them for me. I wouldn't do it. Like personally, I wouldn't do it myself. That's just not my style. It's not my style to criticize anyone, to talk bad about anyone. I guess the next one is about gossiping too. I don't like gossiping about people, even if they really do something bad. But I still do it sometimes because I am human. I'm not perfect. But yeah, I try not to do that too. Gossiping and criticizing anybody, even if it's needed sometimes. I like to use a different way. I like to be like, I like to like I do sales and I rent rooms out. I'm like the non-pushy salesman. I'm like, oh, if you wanna rent the room, okay, yeah, you can rent it. You have to make the client think that it's his decision and not yours, his or her decision. It's not your decision. It's their decision. They made the decision. You didn't do it. You just want to make them feel like they made it, that they made the decision themselves. And yeah, that's the power. That's the power of not pushy. But that's just my style. Some people are pushy, but they still get the results. So it really depends on your personality. I'm the non-pushy type, but I can be pushy sometimes if it's needed. Just to get out of my comfort zone, just to try new things, to just be pushy. But yeah, I'm not the type to really like criticize and just get angry at people. I just think it's wasted energy. I could use that energy to improve my business, or maybe like just focus that energy on my work. I think that would be more productive instead of wasting it on anger. Anger is good actually, but anger shouldn't be directed at people. It should be directed at your work, at your business, at your how can I improve this? How can I improve like my life? I think that's where your anger should be directed to. If it's directed to other people, you're giving your energy away. You're literally giving them free energy. I like it when people are angry to me because I'm literally receiving their energy. I'm just leeching off their energy. They're giving free energy, and I'm just taking it. Might seem selfish, but yeah, that's why I like being criticized too, because I can take their energy. They're literally giving free energy, and I'm just like, thanks, man, thanks. But yeah, if I'm angry at someone, I'm just giving them energy, bro. Why would I want to give my good energy to them? I would rather save it to my work. I'd rather save it for the people that matters most to me, to the close friends, the close families. I would save it for them. I wouldn't use it on somebody that that doesn't really that doesn't really care, or that doesn't really care about me. So yeah, that's why I don't criticize anybody. I try not to criticize anybody, to protect my energy as well. And yeah, I think that's about it for today. I'll catch you guys tomorrow. See you.